cervical kyphosis, how to sleep with a cervical kyphosis, and what's the best pillow to use for cervical kyphosis. If you've been told you have a cervical kyphosis and it's causing you neck pain or other symptoms and you're having trouble sleeping at night, then this video is for you. Keep on watching. Cervical kyphosis is an abnormal alignment of the neck that can cause neck pain, chronic neck pain and disability, other symptoms like numbness and tingling, disc degeneration, disc bulging. Also, one of the main limitations people have when they have cervical kyphosis and neck pain related to that is trouble sleeping. So in this video, I'm not only going to show you one of the best ways to be sleeping with a cervical kyphosis and also one of the best pillows that I discovered that we give to our patients for cervical kyphosis. I'm also going to show you, before all that, the worst thing you can do and the worst way you can be sleeping with a cervical kyphosis. Keep on watching. Hi, I'm Dr. Walter Salubro. I'm a corrective care chiropractor in Vaughan, Ontario, Canada. And what this channel is about is giving you tips and strategies on how to correct, stabilize, and strengthen your back. Like this, you can bend, move, and lift without pain and limitation. And if you want these tips and strategies, be sure to subscribe right now by clicking on that red button below, tapping the notification bell. Like this, you don't miss out on my weekly video updates. So before I show you one of the worst ways to sleep with a cervical kyphosis, let's compare what a normal neck looks like compared to a cervical kyphosis and why this position is bad. This is what a normal lordosis or normal curve of the neck looks like. There's a natural C-shaped curve. So the front of the head and face is this way, the back of the head's this way. A normal C-shaped curve. A kyphosis is a reversal of that normal lordosis. In fact, the spine is bending this way. The neck is bending the opposite direction. This can cause a tremendous amount of strain and stress on the discs, joints, spinal cord nerves, cause pain, arthritic degeneration, disc injuries over time. So one of the worst ways to sleep is on a fluffy pillow, a big fluffy pillow. So imagine this. If the neck is forward like that, or there's a kyphosis like that, and you're sleeping on a big fluffy pillow, it's just gonna make that position even worse. It's gonna bring the head forward and accentuate or make that kyphosis worse. So you don't want to sleep like this with a cervical kyphosis. You need to eliminate that big fluffy pillow. Instead, you wanna support the natural curve of the neck while you're sleeping by placing the neck and the spine into a lordosis. To do that, this is what you got to do. So one of the ways that we help patients improve or correct a cervical kyphosis is by giving them a cervical Deneral just like this. So watch this and I'll show you the best pillow that can actually replicate this. So by placing the neck on a cervical Deneral like that with the head weight going back, it'll improve that spinal curve. It'll reduce the kyphosis and get that neck curving into the right position. Now supporting the neck in the proper position. Now, we give patients this as part of the structural care, the structural rehabilitation that we do in our office, the chiropractic biophysics type care that we do in our office. But how do we replicate this during sleep time? Because you cannot sleep on a cervical Deneral. This is only done for a maximum of 20 minutes at a time. This is not meant to sleep on. The doctor that designed this, his name is Dr. Adrian Dannewald in Australia. He also created a pillow to replicate this position while sleeping that's not as firm as this Deneral. So let me show you that in a moment. And I truly believe this is one of the best pillows right now on the market to help improve or support the cervical spine, the cervical lordosis while sleeping at night. And it's called the Deneral pillow. And this is what it looks like in its package. In a moment, I'll show you exactly what that looks like, and I'll demonstrate what it looks like on the spine model, and then I'll lie myself on it to see exactly what makes this pillow, the Deneral pillow, unique and different compared to many other pillows out there. So here's the Deneral pillow out of its package. One of the unique features of this pillow is that it has a flap. This flap opens up, and there's now a hole in there. That's for your head as you're lying down. So when you're lying down on your back will be on the bed, your neck will be over this contour over here, and I'll show you what's unique about this contour in a moment, and your head's inside that hole in that open area, so your head is lying on the bed. The benefit for that is that the weight of your head sinks back into the bed and helps to improve that curvature in the spine, in the cervical spine, to help induce or promote that lordosis, okay? Now, why is this unique? Well, inside here, check this out. This opens up. Okay, there's a zipper here. Inside here, there is a small little cervical Deneral, but it's softer. So you're able to sleep on this. This is more supportive versus this one here, which is used for rehabilitation, is more corrective because it's firmer. So this peak in there is the exact same peak as the cervical Deneral. And the uniqueness about this is that this is placed in the pillow that can help promote the cervical curvature while you're sleeping and help reduce that cervical kyphosis while you're sleeping. It's almost as if you're getting treatment at night while you're sleeping. Help improve your position, help get your head back into extension, helps open up the airways so you're breathing better at night, helps reduce neck pain, neck tension, and is super supportive of the cervical spine while sleeping. So what it looks like this is on a spine model. Okay, so we'll be on the bed just like this. Remember, the spine is in a cervical kyphosis position, and you're on the bed, your back's on the bed, your head flops into the hole on the bed, and you'll see this in a moment. I'll demonstrate in a moment. And what happens is now the spine is over the edge, just like that, getting a lordosis into the cervical spine, thereby reducing the cervical kyphosis while you're sleeping. And that's why I believe this is one of the best pillows out there right now on the market for neck pain complaints, for improved sleeping with any type of neck problem, especially for cervical kyphosis. So let me show you now. I'm gonna actually demonstrate it by lying on the pillow right now. So right now, my head is touching the bed over here, and my neck is supported by the roll, the Denroll insert over here. Feels very comfortable. And the uniqueness about this, as you can see, is that I am not protruding my head forward. I'm not jutting my head forward. I'm not doing this, which would not be good for cervical kyphosis or any type of head position and neck position. Right there. So imagine having a cervical kyphosis in your neck and now being supported on a pillow like this at nighttime while you're sleeping. Super amazing.